All right, good morning, folks. My name is Hitzemann, County Court Judge here in Hernando County. You folks are here for your first appearance. Purpose of the first appearance is so that you may be informed of the charges against you. I'll determine if there's probable cause for those charges. Probable cause simply means it's more likely than not that a crime has occurred, more likely than not that you're the person who committed that crime. Of course, as you stand before me today, I presume that you're innocent to these allegations. That presumption of innocence will stay with you through every stage of the proceedings, unless and until the state attorney's office is able to prove the charges against you beyond and to the exclusion of a reasonable doubt. To set your conditions of pretrial release today, that is your bail or your bond. In most cases, you've had a bond set already pursuant to the bond schedule here in the 5th Judicial Circuit, or the warrant which led to your arrest. I'll determine if that bond should be raised or lowered, or left the same, or whether there'll be additional conditions of pretrial release placed upon you. We will let you know when your next court date will be, and if you'd like to have the services of the public defender, I'll gladly appoint the PD to represent you this morning. You do have the right to have contact with folks on the outside, family, friends, counsel. If you have not had a chance to make that call, please let me know. We'll make sure that that happens. Finally, and most importantly, you're advised that you do have an absolute right to remain silent with regard to the facts which surround your arrest. I encourage you to do that. These proceedings are recorded. In addition, there is an assistant state attorney in the courtroom with me. If you say something that tends to incriminate you, they will use it against you in the prosecution down the road. I now need each and every one of you there at the jail to please raise your right hands and be sworn. You all solemnly swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Outstanding. When you hear your name called, please step forward to the podium. Joni Brown. Ms. Brown, what's your date of birth?
8579.
Ms. Brown, I have two charges today. Failed to stop and remain in a crash involving serious bodily injury and operating an unregistered motor vehicle. There's probable cause for those charges. As to those charges, you're going to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'm going to appoint the public defender, and it appears you have open cases right now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1 second. All right, so what we're going to do on this, Ms. Brown, is I'm going to leave the bonds per the schedule, which is $5,000, and $500 respectively. I'm going to move these to the 30th of December. That's where your other case is coming back. That's Monday. Then the other thing is, job number one when you're out on bond on criminal charges is don't pick up new criminal charges. It appears to me that you've done that. Therefore, pursuant to Florida Statute 903.0471, I am going to revoke your pretrial release in 19 CF 2311. So we're going to hold you without bond until you get back to court on Monday. When you get back in front of Judge Toner on Monday, he'll be able to revisit the bond issue if he thinks that it's appropriate. But you'll be in custody until then, and you'll see the public defender before you go to court, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yep.
I'm showing 3 charges.
Okay.
Hit and run, failed to register.
Oh, attaching a tag. Right. $500 on that, too.
Thank you.
Yep. Go get tag that ratio later on. Fairly sure it's felony. Tags aren't that. Amanda Connolly. Morning, Amanda. What's your date of birth?
1979.
All right, Amanda, you are here on a writ of bodily attachment. That means that a child support hearing officer and a circuit judge determined that you owe some child support. They set a cash purge for you of $677. Do you have that much money, Amanda?
No.
Are you working these days?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
Actually, I'm an usher at the stadium. I'm supposed to work tomorrow, or the game this weekend.
Right. Is that,
and then also...
Hang on, I'm getting there. I really am getting there, honest. Is that full-time work?
No, it's not. No.
It's just by the game, apparently, right? Or the event?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm starting a new job on Monday.
Okay.
Telemarketing.
Okay. So, Amanda, is there an amount of money that you could come up with that somebody could get to the jail today if it meant getting out of jail today? Any amount at all?
Maybe $20.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to find you're in contempt for failed to pay child support. Sanction for that contempt is that you serve 10 days in the county jail or until you come up with $25. I'm sure you can come up with $25. It's got to be cash. That'll get you out of jail. Once you're out of jail, of course, you can go to work, do whatever it is that you got to do, but you also, among those things that you've got to do, are going to want to get to the Child Support Enforcement Office and get on a plan so that this doesn't happen again. If you do nothing, this will most certainly happen again, okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Audrey Delgado. Morning, Miss Delgado. What's your date of birth?
10/27/84.
Okay. Ms. Delgado, then I have a charge of fail to return leased property. There's probable cause for that charge. As to that charge, you're going to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll point the PD. Let's see. I'm going to leave the bond per the schedule, which is the $2,000, and then I'll move this to the 15th of January, where your other cases are, so they'll all be coming back at the same time, and the PD will come see you before you go to court, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Holly Smith. Morning, Ms. Smith. What's your date of birth?
04/87.
All right. Holly, you have a charge of battery being domestic in nature. There's probable cause for that charge. As to that charge, you want to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll point the PD. And she got an open felony too, right, Steve?
Yes, Your Honor, I will be requesting the RCF.
Okay. All right. So Holly, they charge you with this one? Which is a prior. Holly, I'm going to set the bond on this at $1,000. Condition of the bond is that you'll have no contact with your sister. In your case, that's going to mean not calling her or writing her from the jail. This case, I'm going to move to the 27th of January. That's where your other case is. Let's see. And then, of course, because of the other case, like I just mentioned earlier, job number one when you're out on bond is don't pick up new charges. Appears to me that you have. So, pursuant to Florida Statute 903.0471, I'm going to revoke your pretrial release in 19 CF 2175. So you'll be without bond until the 27th of January. That's when you'll be back in front of Judge Toner on both of your charges. Judge Toner then can revisit the bond issue at that time if he wishes or if it's appropriate. And the public defender will come see you about both of your cases before you go to court, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anthony LaWayne Matthews. Morning, sir. What's your date of birth?
4/15/83.
All right, Anthony, you're here on a warrant that was signed by Judge Eineman. He found probable cause for one count of violation of a domestic violence injunction. As to that charge, you're going to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll point to PD. State, what do you know?
Nothing in state, Your Honor. There is one out of state. It's an act in a manner injuring a child less than 2017, but I didn't even see a dispo for that, so.
Okay. All right, Anthony, I have an address for you on Leland Hawks Road in Thanota Sasa. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir, but I'm going to be moving, sir.
Okay, where will you be moving to?
1224 Blue Sky Place, Dover, Florida, 33527.
All right, when are you going there?
As soon as I get out of here, sir.
Okay. Let's see. All right, you're working these days, Anthony?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I'm a flagger for Southeastern Traffic Supply.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. Condition of the bond is that you have no contact with Miss Lechner. No contact, and this is the same for the injunction, means no contact of any kind. You don't call, you don't write, you don't email, you don't text message, you don't contact her through any social media, you don't go where she lives, you don't go where she works, you don't have any contact of any kind. Any way that you might imagine having contact, I forbid you to do that. If you have contact and we find out about it, then your bond is going to be revoked and you'll be held without bond until these charges are resolved. Now be advised that my no contact order this morning will survive even the injunction going away. So if she drops the injunction and it goes away, you are still ordered to not have contact until I tell you otherwise. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I'm going to have you back in court on the 24th of January. Very important that you contact the PD when you get out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good luck. Anthony R. Matthews.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, young man. What's your date of birth?
7/5/89.
All right. Anthony, I have 3 charges today. I have retail theft, possession or introduction of contraband into a detention facility, and possession of controlled substance. There's probable cause for those charges. As to those charges, you wish to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like me to appoint the public defender?
Public defender, sir.
I'll appoint the PD. State what you tell me.
Yes, Your Honor. He's adjudication 2016 for burglary of an occupied structure on arms, adjudication 2016 for petty theft, adjudication 2014 for petty theft, and withhold 2014 for possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, adjudication in 2014 for possession of paraphernalia, adjudications in 2012 for petty theft and resisting the recovery of property. And 2012, he has a withhold for possession of marijuana less than 20 grams and adjudication for possession of paraphernalia. And that's it, Your Honor.
Okay. Anthony, I have an address for you on Parlow Avenue in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir. I live with somebody, and I help take care of a kid with cerebral palsy.
Okay. That's what you do for work?
No, I just do that when he's at
Okay.
work, but I do for tree service, for USA Tree Service, and I
Okay.
start John Davis Tree Service in a second.
Okay. I'll set your bond at $1,000 on each count, so that's a total of $3,000. You'll be back in court on the 21st of January. Very important that you contact the public defender when you get out, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You bet. Alexandru Nicolay. Morning, sir. What's your date of birth?
May 1690.
All right, charges possession of marijuana. There's probable cause for the charge. As to that charge, you want to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
PD.
Appoint the PD. State.
That's right. It's adjudication 2019 for criminal mischief, adjudication 2019 for obstructing traffic, highway, adjudication 2019 for trespass, adjudication 2019 for possession of controlled substance, adjudication 2018 for petty theft, second degree, adjudication 2018 for trespass, adjudication 2018 for attempted burglary, adjudication 2017 possession of controlled substance, adjudication 2017 for disorderly conduct, adjudication 2017 for trespass, adjudication 2017 trespass, another trespass adjudication 2017, and another trespass adjudication 2017. 2016 is adjudication for possession of a hallucinogen. 2016 are adjudications for disorderly conduct and trespass. 2016 adjudications again for trespass and disorderly intoxication. 2015 it looks like 3 adjudications for disorderly intoxication. 2015 adjudication for trespass.
That's good. That's good. Alex, are you on probation right now?
No, sir.
Okay. You working?
Not right now.
Okay. I'm going to leave the bond at the $1,000, Alex. I'll have you back in court on January 24th. If you get out, you should contact the PD right away. If you can't get out, they'll come see you at the jail, all right?
All right.
Thank you. Michael Musser. Michael, date of birth?
12/21/89.
Michael, you're here in a violation of probation warrant that I signed for Judge Helis. So I found probable cause for the VOP. As to that charge, you want to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll appoint the PD. Bond on that warrant is no bond. I can't change that. We'll send you back to see Judge Helis on January 24th. Public defender will come see you before then, okay?
Can get time served.
You'll have to see about that on the 24th. The PD will come see you. If it makes sense to do it earlier, they'll let you know.
Yes, sir.
All right.